Yo, what's up, guys? It's Cherry here from United PUBG. I'm making this video because I get asked a lot in my DMs and in Twitch chat what people can do to improve. So hopefully this video can help you in some way or another. It might not help PUBG like pro players, like other pro players, because everyone has their own thing that they do. But hopefully this can help, like, casual people who are just playing with friends and just, trying to frag out and have fun. I'm just going to be going over on like what I do to practice shooting my gun, tracing people, util usage, and maybe some other little things that might help you. So hope you enjoy the video. All right, so let's get into this. So basically, when I hop into the TDM, I obviously toggle into first person, and I run over here into like more of like the northwest corner, only because I feel like there's less people over here. You have less people throwing, just doing dumb stuff like throwing mollies at you and everything like that, like just messing with you when you're trying to practice. So when I come in, I pick up a 3-bag, I pick up a mini, and I go pick up an M4. And you can obviously pick up whatever you want. There's not really a preference. I just use these two because these are my two most used guns in competitive. And I go over here immediately, pick up 2 extended mags. And me personally, this is what I do. It could be, I don't know. This is like one thing I think that comes into like, your own personal opinion. For me, I personally grab half grip and vert grip. Those are really the only two like grips I use in competitive PUBG. Then I'll head over here to the comp table. I'll pick up an AR comp and a DMR comp. I'll pick up tac stock, and what am I missing? A red dot, and I pick up a 4X because I suck with it, a 6X, and an 8X. And I come back over here when I have room, see what I can else pick up more 5.5. I basically run over here to the backside. Once again, this is just like my own area that I do shit in, just because I don't like people messing with me and like, getting in your face and just messing with you when you're trying to come in here and actually shoot. Basically what I do is I come to the wall, I get pretty close, probably like 20 meters, 25 meters ahead of you, and I just sit here and I spray. And I sit here and spray and spray and spray till I blow through literally like 500 rounds. And it's basically this is where I can't like give like much help on how to like control recoil better, because I think that's all a comfort zone for everyone. Like, it's hard to give that kind of like info to like someone and teach them that, because it's basically what you're comfortable with. Find what you're comfortable with. Don't change your sensitivity a lot, because that'll mess you up and it'll ruin basically all the repetitions that you've literally put in like trying to improve. And I think the biggest mistake people do is they change their sensitivity all the time. Like, if you want to practice, you should practice with something you're comfortable with, and something that like, it's like, oh, I just shot and whiffed everywhere, I need to change my sensitivity immediately, which usually isn't always the case in my opinion. So basically, after you're done shooting the wall for a while, I'll usually run around the TDM, or not TDM, sorry, shooting range, until I find someone like this who's like AFK, because you'll usually run into a couple of these guys that are just not there. And I'll spend time just sitting here shooting them, because it's always nice being able to shoot at like someone who's like, I don't know, it's always nice shooting at a body over a wall for a long period of time. And I'm not saying the wall isn't bad, like, I'm not saying the wall is bad, because the wall has a lot of benefits. It helps you actually see where you're shooting and where your recoil is going and all that. But it's, you're in a real game, you're not going to be shooting at the damn wall the whole time. You're going to be shooting at people. So I'll find someone like this who's AFK, and I'll just like close distances with them. I'll get close, further, maybe practice quick peeks on them like this, quick peeking. And yeah, I'll basically make, a further distance between us, practice long range, and, peeking behind shit, spraying, just getting myself in an environment that I might be running into a real game. Find a wall, quick peek walls like this, quick peek, shoot, spray. And I just do this all the time. Like, I'll spend probably quite a while doing this, because I'm better, honestly, mechanically than I am, I would say, I don't know, long range. I'm more of like a mechanical player than I am a DMR player. But also, this is something else that someone else can do, and you don't have to do this, but I use my spacebar for crouch. And I know a lot of people have C is their crouch, but C is my jump. So this is going to be a little bit off topic, but I'm going to go into this because I feel like this could be really helpful for a lot of people. I've noticed in public games that a lot of people, and I had this issue too, when you would get shot unexpectedly, you would panic jump. You would jump, someone would finish spraying you, and you'd die. Basically, me swapping my spacebar with my crouch button made it so like okay, so generally most people rest their thumb on their spacebar, and that's why when you get shot unexpectedly, you're oh shit, you jump. So when I swap this around, you know, you get unexpectedly shot. Oh, I crouched and I can run away. It's not, oh, I'm in the air for, you know, 2 seconds and they kill me. I personally think this, and I strongly think most people should change this. And I understand if you don't want to, or you have like, you know, your own keybinds and so on, but I've noticed that is like a huge thing, especially in pubs. You'll shoot someone and they'll jump, panic jump, and it gets them killed. So I was able to grab Ethan. He's also a PUBG pro, plays for Veritas. And basically, this is something you can do with your friends that might help you guys like practice your leading. And I think this is super beneficial because this is literally, you know, practice you would get shooting an actual moving target in the game. And I think this is something that you and your friends should do literally all the time. Like I used to do this with a buddy in the past, and it was actually so helpful. Like, I think this is better practice than you can get in any other part of this shooting range, like any part. And use all different kinds of scopes. Use 4s, 6s, 8s, you know, whatever. And I cannot express this enough how helpful this is. Like, this is literally probably the best practice you're gonna get in a shooting range. And you should honestly do this as much as you can. And just cycle between scopes, have fun with it. Like, you know, and take turns. Like, you know, after this person's done, you know, or after you're done, swap with your friend and have them go. And just, you know, go back and forth with it. There's also obviously like targets like this you can shoot, but once again, it's not going to be nearly as good as practice as shooting someone who's moving like this. So I think good practice over here that you can do is nades, and you practice basically throwing them through each of these windows. And first thing I do is I sit here and I try to throw nades through like pretty much every single window. Just to like kind of get down like that depth perception on, you know, how I should be throwing these nades. And I'll just do this over and over and over. And a lot of people don't really do this. I'm sure STK does something similar. I don't know what they like teach them or what Gunner teaches them, but I'm pretty sure it's something similar to what I'm doing. And I'll just do this all the way down the line. And once I get to the end, I'll pick more up and then I'll unmute the game. And then I'll do it then while cooking them. And I'll try to blow them up as they go through the window. And I think that's like another good way to practice, just in case someone's sitting on the inside of this window. You can just throw it in, blows up, you know, obviously don't kill yourself doing it, but you know what I mean, like blows up on the inside of the building. And I basically just go back and forth doing this all the way down until I reach them. Once I'm done basically going back and forth with nades, I usually do it like twice, like once there, once back, you know, and that's one, and then once there, once back, and that's two. And then I'll usually do the same thing with mollies. Just throw them through the boxes. Basically just try to work on my long ranges, because I feel like long range util is like really important. Still obviously like a little off, but you know, that's why I'm here. But yeah, basically same thing. Go all the way down once, all the way back, and I'll just sit here and throw them back and forth. And I think people like really sleep on util usage, because I think util literally wins fights. And I think the more that, I don't know, I feel like people know that but don't really utilize it. And it sounds stupid, but it's kind of true, to be honest. But yeah, that's basically what I do for mollies and nades. I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who's kind of been supporting me for so long. Like, it's really cool. I never really imagined like I would make kind of a career out of gaming, and I think it's really cool that people are curious about what I've done, like, kind of like get better and improve myself over the time. But yeah, this is basically what I do pretty much almost every day, and I hope this helps some of you. It might not. Like I said, it probably isn't going to help any pro players, obviously, because like I said, everyone does their own thing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. You can like, subscribe if you want to. If not, won't hurt my feelings. But yeah, leave a comment down below if you think there's anything else I should have done. But yeah, that's it, and I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, and thank you for watching. See you guys.